I probably shouldn't have made this video in the afternoon because of the backlight, but I'll make the video anyway. Heck Speaks. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the content creator Heck Speaks. I think he goes by Lord Heck on the other social media platforms, but I'm calling him out right now. For the last few weeks, we've been watching Heck Speaks on stream. We've been reacting to some of his videos, especially his dating videos. Those are in my opinion, the funniest ones, but also the most cringe ones, right? We've been reacting to Heck Speaks, and I gotta say that as a content creator, I think he's a good content creator. I think that overall he's good at speaking, he's funny, he's entertaining. And outside of the red pill, I don't even know if I can call it red pill. I think it's more like black pill. He's black pill, right? Guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Is Heck Speaks black pill or is he red pill? All I know is that out of all the stuff that he normally says in his videos, the only things I really find myself disagreeing with him on are the dating advice oriented videos. I think those ones are a bunch of hooey, a bunch of trash. It's very incel coded, right? And I think that if you're a young man, if you're a teenager especially, and you have no father figure, and you're looking at Heck Speaks for guidance, you're cooked. GG's, it's over for you. Outside of that, I do think that as far as his titles, his thumbnails, the topics he picks, I think all of that stuff is good. So I would really like to extend an olive branch with thorns. This is a thorny olive branch. I would like to extend a thorny olive branch to Heck Speaks and have him in a Discord call and just, pick his brain a little bit about content creation, but also about the dating bullshit he be saying. Because the shit he be saying, low key, I don't know if it's just him pretending to get views and be funny and be entertaining, or if he means what he's saying. And I have to say, if he genuinely means what he's saying, then shit. Then we might have a real disagreement going. But if he's just doing it for clout and for views, I don't know how I feel, right? I'm about to make a video right after this when I have the list of video topics that I want to make videos about today. And I'm about to make a video about lying as a content creator. Is lying beneficial as a content creator? So I have mixed feelings with Heck Speaks. If he's doing it just to get views, just to go viral, can I really hate him? And when I say hate him, I don't mean hate him as a person. I mean, can I really hate the kind of content he's making, right? But at the same time, like, bro, if you have the platform, which you definitely have a bigger platform than me, why not use your platform to help young men properly? Every time I watch this nigga's videos, I get angry when it's about dating, because I feel like his perspective on the male-female dynamic is just completely skewed to a black pill mindset. And I feel like it's very defeatism oriented. That being said, his take, for the people who don't know, is basically that if you're not a super duper attractive man, if you're not like a fucking supermodel essentially, that you have no hopes in getting women. And I obviously I'm exaggerating a little bit, but that's essentially what he's saying, right? He's saying if you're a guy and you're not fucking 8, 9, or 10, don't even bother talking to women. And he tends to spend a lot of time watching videos by other content creators that are like pickup artists or like alpha male types and critiquing their physical attributes, which I think is kind of sus. He made a video. Yo, I said I was going to invite this guy. I want to invite him onto my stream in a Discord call, but I think that everything I'm saying in this video right now goes against that effort, right? He's going to watch this video and he's going to get pissed. But I'm going to have to say it. He made a video about how females think he's on the down low and think that he's sus. And I told my audience on my live stream that, yo, I have never in my entire life had a girl tell me, Scott, are you in the down low? Scott, you're acting pretty sus. Never in my entire life. And I have a squeaky ass voice. I know I have a squeaky ass voice. And that has never happened to me in my entire life. So if you have females asking you if you're on the down low, telling you that you're sus, I said it in the moment. It has to be something that you're saying or doing, you know? And the more videos I've watched of Heck, the more I realize you are doing sus shit, bro. You do say sus stuff. Literally, I watched a video of Heck a few days ago, and I don't remember what he was watching. He was watching something, and he said, it's giving. Oh, guys, it's giving. In my entire life, have I ever used it's giving? In my entire life, have I ever used the other phrase that I see women using on social media all the time? I think it's click that, click it, click that. I don't know what the phrase is, but I've never used any of those phrases. And I see this guy using those all the time. So I'm like, dude, like, there's a reason why they think you're sus. Is because you're using feminine phrases. You're approaching this from a very feminine mindset, right? You know, I feel like as a man, you really shouldn't give a damn how you look. I mean, I'm not saying go out and be a pig and not groomed, but for you to be hyper fixated on your looks, to me, that in itself is sus. So if a female comes up to you and says, oh, you're acting sus, what they're probably trying to say is that you're acting super shallow and vain. And when I say shallow, I don't mean shallow towards the opposite sex. That is fine. You know, a man who's sexist, a man who's chauvinistic, he can still get girls. The problem is when you're hyper fixated on looks, and the looks that you're hyper fixated on are masculine looks. Oh, do I have enough muscles? Look at that guy's muscles. Do I have enough facial hair? Look at that guy's facial hair. You're constantly comparing yourself to other men, and that is kind of sus. And if I were a female watching you do that and listening to the way you speak, I would say, okay, this guy is kind of sus. Because, like, what is he doing? Why is he comparing himself to other men so much? Why is he spending so much time observing other men's physical characteristics? Like, nigga, you should be confident in your own skin. And I've said this a billion times, and this is why I don't agree with the black pill takes that Heck Speaks has. I almost called him Hassan. I almost called him Hassan. Shit. I don't want to go too far in insulting this nigga. He might not want to jump on a Discord call after this. But as a man, you need to be confident in who you are. As a man, you shouldn't even be worrying about how you look or how you're perceived or any of that nonsense when it comes to looks. Focus on yourself. Focus on being successful. Focus on being the best, right? Being the best. If you're the guy who focuses on being the best and you really push yourself to be that guy, then women are going to see that. Women are going to see that and they're going to naturally gravitate towards you. I'm stuttering like a motherfucker. For those of you guys don't know, I don't edit my videos, so this is going in just like that. It's going in just like that. This is part of me trying to become a better speaker, right? No editing, no correction of anything, no fixing the stuttering. We're just gonna go with it. We're rolling with the punches. We gotta be more aware of what we're saying, more in the moment, so we don't continue doing that. Back to the point. As a man, honestly, look, I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. I'm not the strongest guy in the world. I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I'm not the funniest guy in the world. I'm none of those things. None of those things. And in my entire life, I've gotten a decent amount of women, right? Been able to sleep or be in a relationship, or well, obviously both. If you're in a relationship, you're sleeping with them. I've been able to get a decent amount of women. And you know how I did it? You want to know the secret technique that I used to get these women? The secret technique that I used to get these women was not giving a fuck. Just being myself. Just being myself. There were no scripts. There were no, all these stupid techniques that I see all these idiots on the internet talking about, you know, and you can go back and check my record, guys. You can check my dating record. You can go back to my old videos, go see the people I went out with in the past, see if they're chopped or not. Look at my current girlfriend. Is she chopped or not? No. So don't even come to me saying, oh yeah, he probably got girls, but they were probably ugly and fat. No, wrong. Wrong assumption. Oh, he probably got girls because he had money. Wrong assumption. I had no money at the time. The money I have, I literally just got it recently. And even when I got money, I never used money to attract anyone. All of it was just me being myself, not giving a fuck. Seeing some girl on social media, messaging her, saying, yo, you want to hang out? And then when she comes over to hang out, just chilling and being normal. Be normal. Be normal. Stop trying to read the tea leaves. Oh, if she puts her hand in her hair on the left side, that means that I can approach. No, nigga, that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything. I swear to God, bro, these guys, I don't know what it is, what's in the food, but these Gen X, Gen Alpha guys, they're cooked in they're autistic. I swear to God. I swear to God, they're autistic. They're over here trying to psychoanalyze every single female they meet. Oh, if she does this, what does it mean? If she does that, what does it mean? It means absolutely nothing, bro. Be yourself. Just chill and go with the vibe. Trust the fucking process. Be a goddamn human. I think that as every generation advances, we're forgetting what being a human is. You know, I saw a video recently that kind of ticked me off. It was about consent. And don't get me wrong, I believe in consent, but I'm not going to be like, oh, can I hold your hand? Oh, can I kiss your cheek? Oh, can I kiss you on the lips? Oh, can I take off your shirt now? Oh, okay, I'm about to insert this into your body. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Nobody does that like that. At least all the normal generations that came before mine didn't do it like that. I don't know what these guys are on, bro. What social experiment we're in. What social engineering project the CIA has implemented. Because shit is getting weird. It's getting weird. First of all, I'm going to say that 90% of the time, if you ask a girl, oh, can I kiss you now? They're going to be like, they're going to hesitate because it shows a lack of confidence. It shows a lack of confidence, but maybe that's the problem. These newer generations, they don't leave their house. They've never left their house. They have no hobbies or social skills. So how do you expect them to operate? And unfortunately, I have to lump you into that category too, heck. From what you say in your videos, it shows me that you probably don't have that much experience, bro. It really does. I watched one of your videos where you said you went out with a woman for like 2 months and you never cracked. You never cracked and you were paying her bills and you paid to get her car out of an impound. Oh, dude. You know, the craziest thing is when I reacted to that video. When I reacted to that video, I told my chat a story of when I went out on a date with this one Asian chick and I parked in the wrong spot, right? There was a Starbucks next to a 7-Eleven gas station in downtown Orlando. And I parked my car in the 7-Eleven because I figured we were going to go into the Starbucks for just a second, grab a coffee, and then head out from there. I parked my car in the 7-Eleven. We went into the Starbucks for literally 4 minutes. And when I left Starbucks and went back to my car was gone. It was gone. And you know what happened that day? That day, the girl I was going out on a date with paid the impound to get my car out of the impound. And I was telling my chat, like, you see the difference in the dynamic? The difference in the dynamic is that I never gave that girl any power over me, any authority over me. I never showed her validation without her earning it. And when you don't show somebody validation without them earning it, it makes them chase. Make them be the chaser. And I'm chopped. I mean, but low-key, you're chopped too, bro. And you might be more chopped than me. I'm not trying to hate on you, but I'm not trying to hate on you, but you might be more chopped than me. But it doesn't matter. The point is, it doesn't fucking matter. All that matters is that you maintain the leverage, you maintain a masculine mindset, and that you're confident, and that you show to the girl that you don't care. Because when you show a girl that you don't care, it shows them that you don't have a scarcity mindset. And in their mind, they think, well, this guy must have tons of pussy because he doesn't care. He's not begging me for it. I have no power over him. So shit, Heck got me. Heck isn't even in the call and he has me going on rants. I just want to get this guy on a Discord call. You know, I'm going to end with that, chat. I want to get Heck Speaks in a Discord call. I want to talk about his content creation strategy too, because it's very interesting. I saw your video about how you generate the titles, and I thought it was very interesting. And you know what? I even kind of followed your example, and I went into ChatGPT and I created an agent and I gave it the instructions and I used it for a while. The only reason I stopped using the AI generated titles is because my community started getting angry. Like, oh, these titles are generated by AI. So I never really got to test out the experiment to its full extent. I still have everything set up, but I went back to using, titles come out of my fucking head. But either way, I want to get you on here. I want to hear your opinion on the titles, the thumbnails, the quote unquote algorithm, even though I've given up on trying to cater to this bullshit algorithm. I want to hear your take on that. And then if you feel comfortable, we can get into the black pill incel shit that you've been on. Because you've been on some incel shit, bro. No cap. No cap. Anyways, I just wanted to get that off my chest. I hope you see this video and I can get you in a Discord call. And I'll catch you later. Peace. I'm out.